Hi, this is Gayle and welcome. So today I want to share with you 15 and 16 pockets for Dee Dee's challenge. She's up to 18 now, I believe. I've already showed you 14 and 18, so this is 15 and 16. So, not sure which number this one is, but I will double check. This one is one that Dee Dee saw Gayle Augustinelli use a long time ago. It's made out of an envelope. Now, you will notice here that my envelope is a little bit wider than those that Dee Dee used were straight across, and they had the peel-off tape. This was a window envelope, but I made it work, and you can too. And I will also tell you that the one that I am going to show you is an envelope that is like this. So you can use these as well. These are like envelopes that my son got with his paychecks in it when he was going into work. Now he works from home for the most part. Okay, so anyhow. So you can use those as well, and I'll show you how to do it. So this, and I love this paper. It's cardstock, but it looks and it feels almost like linen. You can see the striations in it. Anyhow, this one is really cool. Let me get something to show you. It has a tuck here, a pocket here. Yeah, it really does. Pocket here, and depending upon how you set it in your book, you could have a side pocket or a top pocket, and I know Dee Dee says she likes the side pocket, and I think I do too. Something else that I did was I only glued down these sides, so you can also tuck up under there. So there you have that one. Now, moving on, let me flip this over. Still haven't glued that one in yet. Okay, so this is the next one, and this one she got inspiration from Emily at Ephemera, who is now rebranded, and I want to say Junk Journal Inspirations, but I'll put her link below so you can find her if you want to go see. Now, Emily used wax seals, but I don't have those ready to use right now, and also Dee Dee used flowers, I think. I had these, and I've been really trying to use up stash. So I got all my stash and embellies, well, those that would fit, into these little boxes that fit into a bigger container. It's actually like a photo container, but I think it works perfectly for doing this, because at a glance I can look and see my embellies and decide if there's anything in the box that I want. So I had these circular ones, and I thought, had them for a long time, let's use them. And these I've had so long, they're supposed to be, the ones that look a little bit like snow globes, but the stuff in them is they used to have like actual liquid in it, and it really did float around. Well, yeah, no. It's too old now, so that's what I get for hanging on to them. So, I want to use some of those, and I will show you. So, this one, you have a tuck here, you have a tuck here, and depending upon how you glue it in, you can have a tuck here or here. So, what I did with mine was I only glued here and here, so I can tuck from either direction, depending on what I want to do. And I thought that was cute. I mean, it's a little swan. So, anyhow. See, I went through looking for something. I wrote my dentist appointment down on a piece of paper. Now I can't find the piece of paper that I wrote it on. I also thought I had it on my little calendar, but no, can't find it on there either. So, I think I know what time it is. And I will just have to show up at that time and text them and make sure I'm really supposed to be there then. So, let me show you what I did with this one. I made a couple more of these in different sizes. You can use whatever size you want. A square piece works best. This one, I put a cute little pansy on it. It was double-sided paper, so that worked out well. But, you know, you're going to be gluing it down, so it doesn't really matter what's back there. This is the kind of paper I'm going to show you with this one. And with this one, I used one of these here to kind of close it down and make it look cute. And you can add other decoration. I'm just choosing not to right now. So I have a pocket here, and I have that pocket here, and a tuck, and yeah. So, and that's a different size yet. So let me get started with this one, because it's super easy. Okay. Now, you can fold it from whichever direction you want. Doesn't matter. So, I'm kind of feeling like I want to fold from this corner down, which is what it looks like I was planning on doing, and then said, wait, you need to show this on camera. So you'll notice this apparently isn't totally a square piece, but that's okay. It must be off by about an inch, I'm guessing. Doesn't matter. You just fold down a corner, leave space here and here. You know, if it's perfectly square, the distance that you leave will be equidistant, but doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be perfect. And if you have a print, you might want to consider that, which is what I did, but no matter what I do, something's going to be upside down, most likely. Now I'm going to take this and fold it over here, like so. And now we've created a pocket. So I'm going to use this and fold it down, and voila. Okay, so that's it. That's all there is to this one. Let me pick out something pretty to put on there. And let's see. Oh yeah, let's go with this little bright. This has sticky on the back, but I don't trust it. So I think I'll just add a little glue stick, because for some reason my fine line is doing what all my fine lines have done so far, and it's blocked here in the end somehow, and it's leaking down here around that lip instead. So yeah. Okay, and I don't know if it matters which way I put that on, but oops, I forgot something I need to do first. Yeah, and that is, I'm going to just put a little glue here just to keep that down. But I need to tack here and here. So, there we go. That should work just fine. This is really nice, lightweight paper, so it won't add any heft to my page. And again, you know, that's the only spot that's going to show white. If it really bothers you, stencil it. That's what Dee Dee did, I think. Okay, so now I'm back with this. And you can put it up here, down here, wherever. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's that one done, okay? And that's yet a different size. So, pretty easy one. Emily, thank you. Okay, next one. Let me show you what you need to do. I'm going to start with this. Notice, this is on the back, okay? I'm going to fold up however much I want for the pocket. And let me measure this real quick. And it is, this envelope is 4 inches by, this is the whole envelope, 4 by 9 and looks like 9.5, okay? 4 by 9.5, okay? So I'm going to fold it up like so, and let me measure how much I fold it up. looks like I folded it up about 2.5, okay? So that's a 2.5-inch pocket. Do what you want, though. You want it a shorter and a wider in the bottom and shorter at top? Go for it. Whatever floats your boat. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors, and we need this because it's going to be a tuck, okay? But we don't want to glue it down either, but we do want to glue this down. Now, since you folded that up, it might be easy enough to just glue that portion, but I'm not so sure. See, things are just falling off. Let's try it and see what happens. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Okay, and we want to be careful because we want to leave that envelope portion open, so just around the edges. Okay, did that work okay? That works fine. That leaves it open. Easy. Now, don't cut anything. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and cut now, okay? You want to find the center here, or actually, you want to cut off the corners to make it look like a tag. However you do that, go for it. The way I do it is I just bring these two corners together, eyeball it, and take a snip. But at least I know they're both equal. Now, if you don't want to do it that way, use your little corners, cut, flip it, and then cut again. You also want to slice this open. So I'm going to do that by just taking a little bit off here. Okay, so there we have that. Get rid of that. Yes, and I apologize for my fancy paper here, but this is some of the stuff you get in packages. And when I'm gluing in that, yeah, I can use old book pages, but if I'm going to get messy, this works just fine too. And then I might be able to use it in something if I get color on it. Okay, so the next thing that's going to happen is you're going to fold this lip down. And you want it to be equal across so it looks nice. Okay? Pretty easy peasy. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece. Well, I've already done it so you can see. But cut a piece that fits in here. And that really is pretty easy to do. Okay, nice square. Now, that's if I want a contrast here. Maybe I don't want a contrast. Maybe I want it to look the same. You decide what you want to do. Still, but I kind of like the contrast. So, I also need to distress at this point. So, you want to distress your papers before you put them on. Or I do anyhow. It's up to you. And I am again using ice spruce because I'm using greens. So, I'm also going to distress around here and here, and it doesn't matter if it gets on what's underneath because, yeah, that's going to be covered up. Okay, and let's go ahead and do this while we're at it, and we have our distress ink out. Okay, nobody's going to see that. I don't know why I figure I have to go under there, but hey, for some reason I did. Now, I want to distress this lip. Now remember, you're going to be gluing this down unless you decide you want to use it as a floating pocket, in which case then you're going to cover the back as well, but mine's going to get glued down. So, I also think that that's everything. Okay, except for the papers, which I've already cut. So since I have, well, some of the papers, not all of them. I was trying to save time. I always try to do that, and then it still never works out. I don't know what the deal is, but it is what it is, right? And some of this I really don't need to cut, and truthfully, you don't have to make it so it goes all the way down. You can cut it off just a little bit below here if you want to save paper, which I could have done, but I didn't, so hey. Hey-ho. Okay, so I'm going to slip this in like so, and I want to glue that down. So, this is my glue, and I'll get it ready. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Took a little time off yesterday, didn't have a great day. Had gone online to Rite Aid and made an appointment to get my vaccine. And I thought I was really lucky that I got an appointment so quickly Thursday after they announced, that they were opening them up. And I showed up for my appointment, and guess what? Didn't really have an appointment. Computer glitch. They said that the site was having difficulties, and yes, indeed, it was having difficulties, and it was a bummer. So, apparently, they asked me, did I get a confirmation, and I said, well, yeah. Well, apparently the confirmation I got was just on the computer website that said, your appointment is confirmed for 11:45 on Saturday, the 13th. Well, apparently you're supposed to get an email or a text. You choose. I didn't, and I had chosen, but I hadn't gotten either of those. And I didn't realize I needed, and then they said, did you print anything out? Well, I could have printed the screen had I knew that I needed it, but I didn't know that I needed it, so I didn't print it. And there should have also been a confirmation number, which I don't remember if there was or not. But I also had signed up at Meijer, and I couldn't remember, between the two of them, and things weren't exactly the same, yada yada, so, trying to keep it all straight. I just didn't think I needed all that, because I'm already, I have an account with Rite Aid, and I said, well, I filled out all the forms and everything online. And so they looked, and they're like, yeah, we have no record of that. And nothing. But it would also bring the consent form with you. So I had printed it out and filled it all out again, because it said, bring it with you. So, long story short, I stood in line for 45 minutes, waiting for them to try to figure it all out. And as it turned out, I had to walk away. And they said, go home and, reschedule. So I did. Now I go in March 2nd. So that was a very upsetting day because I was so happy that, yay, I'm going to get my shot and be one step closer to being able to see my grandson. And, yeah, that didn't happen. So, okay, so a gift here, I could have just cut that off, but it's all sticky and glued down now, so I'm going to, cut off just the scrap of paper, but I'm going to leave it at this point. What difference does it make? Okay, so now I need to cut a piece here and one that goes down inside, just a hair. But before I do that, I am going to fix this because I don't like this white showing. And I guess I thought I had cut it better than that, but And there. That's gone. Just bugged me though. So I can tack this up, right? Like so. Ugh, gloppy. So we have that, and we have that. So, let's see. And now, oh, I'm going to make a mess here. Watch out. it all may fall. Okay, so now what I need is a piece to go down in here. Ooh, I think that's perfect size. Close enough anyhow. And I don't want to waste a lot of paper, but I want it to go down in just a hair. So I'm going to do like that and then cut. And yeah. And even if it's not perfect, when you glue it on, you can glue it perfect, right? Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so now I'm going to need a piece for there. Yeah, let's do a duplicate. And save time. Okay, now probably don't need to cut all of that, but I won't need it to be that wide, but that's what I'm doing for right now. So forgive me. Oh, goodness gracious. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Okay, let's do this piece first. Yeah. I don't feel like I really need to have any go down in there. Well, let's just do it. Okay, so need to distress again. Okay. So I hope you guys had a better day than me yesterday. It's just been frustrating because it feels a bit like a cluster trying to get a shot and not understanding, why certain people are getting it and others aren't. And then they have like a mass vaccination in a huge event center. And that was for 80 and over. Good for you guys. Well, guess what? Then I'm hearing all these other people that went there got shots. Well, if you drove anybody there, you automatically got a shot. Which, okay, that's nice for you. But, if you were 25 years old and you drove your grandma there, you got a shot. And yet there are still those of us who are 65 and older who haven't. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But, good for the people that got it, I suppose. And I just keep telling myself, if I haven't gotten it yet, there's a reason. And I should just be thankful. Oopsie. That's what I get for belly aching. And just be thankful that, I'm okay for now. And things will get better. And that is true. So, and I know it, but yeah, no. So, let's see here. There maybe were other people that needed it worse than me, right? That's how I feel. And so, there we go. Alright, now, I did rip that hair, but it doesn't matter, because it's not going to show. And now I have to bend this down again, and yeah, so I don't know why it's doing that. I'm just going to cut that off. I don't care that it's not perfect. It will look just fine. It's slid, apparently. And I could frog around with it and pull it apart again and whatever. Is it really worth it? No. Okay. So, that's a little thick, but oh well, that's life. Okay, then that will fit down in there easy peasy. And maybe this time I'll do it I should have done it so that shows, I think. Or not. It doesn't matter, really, does it? Does it matter? I don't know. Really like this paper, though. I have 2 sheets of it, so using up one doing this, but just kind of weird. I don't remember where I got it. And I'm thinking maybe I got it from Amalia when she had a clean out, a de-stash. So, there we have it. Pretty, pretty. I like it. I like it. Okay, so easy peasy. These are the envelopes for today. So, get out there and make something. Create, have some fun, and until next time, take care of yourselves, stay safe and stay happy and healthy, and find your joy. And focus on joy. That's what I kept telling myself yesterday. Focus on joy, just forget about this. So, you do the same, okay? Take care, bye-bye, see you next time.